Hello, everybody. It's me, Will Menaker, here with your Chapo, and I'm kicking things off this week with a very special guest. This is a big get. It's the newly reelected governor of New York State, Andrew Cuomo. Andrew, how you doing?
That's right. It's Andrew M. Cuomo. I'm newly reelected to the standard 3 terms that a successful governor of New York gets, above and beyond the protestations of losers like you guys.
Well, I voted for the other guy, in this case, the other girl, but Mr.
Oh, I know
Cuomo.
who I'm talking to. Let's not make any mistakes. I'm doing you a favor by coming on to set the record straight.
Well, yeah,
You, DSA, Occupy Wall Street, Bernie Bro, Cynthia Nixon Bro scumbags have tried to malign the record of me and my family when we're the ones getting the job done. And I hope that you're sucking on your 20% that you won in that last primary election.
really spiking the football. But Governor Cuomo, you've got cause to celebrate. You've brought Amazon's new headquarters right here to New York City, to the borough of Queens.
Amazon is flying in. We're having a ribbon cutting ceremony. Mr. Bezos is going to join us. We're flying the campus in with a series of quadcopters that are also purchased from Amazon.com as part of the deal. We're very happy. Everything in the ribbon cutting, down to the ribbon and the scissors, is going to be bought on Amazon.com. We are bringing billions and billions of jobs to Amazon.com, which is now headquartered in New York City. Thanks to Governor Cuomo.
Governor Cuomo, what are some of the features that this amazing state-of-the-art headquarter facility will feature?
Well, yeah, it's nice of you to ask. All you guys have been ganging up trying to say, oh, we're giving $1 billion to Amazon, this and that. Let me tell you how it works. When you get things done in this city, what you do is you sit down to Mr. Bezos face to face and you say, what do you want? And he gives you a list. Look, Long Island City is a neighborhood ripe for reinvestment. Let's put it that way. I got drunk and I went on Amazon.com and I started clicking around like anybody does when they feel like making an impulse purchase for the holidays. And I clicked on, hey, how about reinvesting in an entire neighborhood in a major city? What do you know? It was available on Amazon.com. That's why they're winners. That's why I play with winners. And I clicked on it, and they got a bunch of options. Hey, what do you want? What kind of neighborhood? A warehouse neighborhood, an upscale neighborhood, a downscale? You click drop-down menu, Long Island City, bam. They're delivering an Amazon headquarters next year, very soon.
Outside, everyone knows about the tax breaks, but what are some of the other perks that you offered Mr. Bezos to attract him and Amazon here to New York State?
Well, whatever he wanted. Look, people have complained about the transit situation in New York City. I railroaded over those people, and Mr. Bezos sat down, and what do you know? He offers a solution. I offer him a couple of things. We fixed it. We're going to have a separate Amazon train that runs from their campus parallel to the 7 train, and we're not even going to build tracks for it. It's going to be drone powered, and it's going to plow its way down Jackson Avenue straight through Long Island City, and then it's going to plow through the water across the river into Manhattan. Anybody in the way is getting bowled over. Cuomo and Amazon, that's a team you got to get out of the way for. If you think it's not going to work, I suggest you look at the duck tours that they do in Seattle and several other successful capital cities.
So a sort of an amphibious hydroplane Amazon train will be barreling across the East River.
Yeah, they say complaints. Look, these people. You vegan socialist complaining fucks. Heckling me about the 7 train, this and that. Guess what? We're going to make the 7 train harder to take, and we're going to force you onto an Amazon.com Philip K. Dick system of police contracted Amazon drones that'll be plowing their way above, below, and on the streets of Long Island City. Guess what's happening to the 7 train? I'm going to make the wait longer on the 7 train, just to teach you fucks a lesson. And anybody who endorsed me in the last primary is going to be able to board the train fast.
But Governor Cuomo, don't you think there are some legitimate objections that the people of Queens and the city about how this process was handled?
Look, I suggest that any of you Rosa Luxemburg fucking losers, I want you to sit down and listen to how the game is played. Go to one of your record stores before they're gentrified out of the neighborhood and go buy yourself a Pink Floyd album on vinyl and go listen to a little track I like to play loud. Welcome to the Machine. And to me, it's a celebration and affirmation of everything that my father, Mario Cuomo, did for this state and this city. Welcome, my son. Welcome to the Machine. I'm going to do a cover song.
Wow, I didn't know that song was about New York State Democratic politics.
I made it about me, and I've got my own. Look, I'm putting out a Weird Al Yankovic cover up.
Governor Cuomo, do you think New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio deserves any credit for this huge win?
De Blasio deserves the credit that the little Muppet monster chained to Jabba the Hutt gets for helping out putting Harrison Ford in carbonite. Sure, he was there. He was applauding. He was jumping up and down, going, "Yes, Mr. Governor, sir," and all of that. Look, he did his job. The mayor of New York serves the governor of New York. That's the feudal system. I don't know if you caught up. I say jump. He says how high, and I slap him in his face.
Now, we all know New York City, it's one of the greatest city in the world. People come from all over for our pizza, our bagels, the
and
Yankees.
There's been a big gap. People aren't coming to Long Island City. It's a waste of space. They got a Pulaski Bridge. Half the time, the drawbridge is up, letting boats through. Let me tell you, when Amazon's in, the drawbridge is always going to be up. The Amazon boats are going to be steaming in and out like a new fucking Navy. In and out of the Newtown Creek. Let me tell you something. Before this deal with Amazon.com, Long Island City was a waste zone. It looked like a Mad Max waste zone. Empty warehouses, pimps, prostitutes, Court Square Diner, people vomiting tuna outside of the Court Square Diner. You had a place called the Creek and the Cave in Long Island City. What a dump. First of all, tell me, what does somebody need at both the creek and the cave for? That's a danger to the water table, if you ask me. We have tried everything to push that place out of business, and I think finally, hopefully, Amazon and Bezos are going to help me knock them down. You're going to walk down Long Island City and immediately snapped up by a drone that says, "Buy something, fuckface," and if you don't, you're not going to see your family again.
Do you think that this Amazon HQ and your role in bringing it to New York will be a major feather in your cap when it comes time
I think it's going to be a major motion picture. I think Leonardo DiCaprio is going to play the part of Andrew M. Cuomo. He needs, frankly, plastic surgery to make himself look handsome and big-cocked enough to pull the part off.
I'd like to thank you once again, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, real New York guy, real one of us.
Hey, Chapo, look over your shoulder. We got El Chapo. He's in the court right now. We're coming after his trap house next. Look over your shoulder, asshole.
Do you think maybe there's a deal to be made to bring the Sinaloa cartel to another, like maybe Bushwick or East New York?
What I'm telling you is that your podcast has gotten away for a long time. We're going to start having regulations that come down on you. Hey, pretty nice podcast. Be a real shame if somebody said that your pipes were out of order.
It'd be a shame if something happened to this podcast. It's certainly true.
Yeah, the Department of Podcast and Amazon Inspections. Look for it. That's next.
Governor Cuomo, thanks again for giving us some of your time.
Welcome, my son. Welcome to the Machine. Yeah.
Governor Cuomo, thank you.
Yeah, fuck you. Chapo.